A little bit early, I know. Just still wanted to make sure I'm working, so getting it live so I can check up on my phone. Hopefully no feedback loop with my phone. Oh yeah, that's right, it's connected. Let me switch really quickly. Okay, I have no idea how the audio is coming out, so if someone in chat does hear me and thinks the audio is fine, could you please tell me? Otherwise, I'll have to do some bit more changes. And yeah, I just realized I closed my phone. So let's play that. Switch to live. Leave that open for the chat. Alright. I think... Alright. I really hate Endermen. They just leave stuff all over my house. Anyways... Gunpowder farm's been working overtime. Yeah. Should probably turn some of it into TNT at least. Let's grab that. I'm just waiting for some people, or people in general, to hop in, so feel free to say something in chat if you come in. Otherwise, I'll just kind of continue pretending like no one's here. Yes, I know the creeper farm's a little bit ridiculous. I might have to go grind some sand this episode, or this stream, so stay tuned if you care about that. I think I'll leave this here. Just crafting a bit of TNT since my gunpowder farm has been kind of full for a while, so. But yeah, it's time to kind of show off, I guess, since, no, I still got another 10 minutes before I said I'd get the stream started, so, you know. If anyone is in here, you guys can feel free to ask questions. I'm just kind of preparing some of the farms I have. I hope the audio is doing fine. If anyone is here, could you please tell me yes or no on that? Since I don't really know how it's doing. It seems like my internet's spasming though, so sorry about that. Double checking a few of my settings right now. Yeah, since I've been around my base for a while, a lot of my farms have just kind of stockpiled up, which is kind of annoying, so I'm just going through emptying out all of them, getting ready for whatever I'm going to do, or getting ready to show off what I've been up to recently. You know. Volume check. If anyone's in, can they confirm that my volume is working alright? And if no one's in, I'm going to assume my volume's fine. So basically, no matter what you do, I'm going to just assume my volume's working perfectly fine. Yeah. Even though it probably isn't. I could have sworn I had all of my areas in here lit up. Guess it is possible that something like this. Nope. Nope. Okay. Yeah, that is definitely not good. I have no idea how to light up my sugarcane farm since, well, you can probably see the fact that there's sugarcane everywhere. How am I going to fit in lights? So, as it is, I end up getting about every once in a while a few zombies in here that pick up sugar canes and just don't despawn. Which is kind of annoying, but I'll live with it for now. Looks like we have a few people now, so might as well start showing off what I've been up to recently. One of the things I've been just doing offhand, just for a little bit of fun, has been collecting a bit of ancient debris and turning it into netherite, which is collected quite a bit, just as extra stockpile for when I want to create tools and stuff. Since I've that stockpiled, along with a few books. Where's that? Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I'll have to go fix that really quick. Go grab a torch. And place that in. Yeah, I realize the FPS is just kind of dying. I don't know what's... Actually, you know, I probably do know what it is. I'm closing a few of my tabs right now. So, whatever else. Yeah, we can close this. Alright, computer should be doing slightly better now, lag-wise. It looks, yeah, closed most of my Chrome tabs, which have probably, I think we're taking up quite a bit of my stats. Just a low preview of what I've been working on. I do kind of need to block that over with either half slabs or full blocks, but for now, just kind of open, and it looks kind of bad, but I really don't care about my iron farm, seeing how I have about a billion iron and no place to really use it, so yeah. Anyways, time to go show you guys the main thing I've been working on. So for anyone that was here in my last realm, the last realm video I uploaded, you guys would remember that over here I had a giant blackstone tower for my nether portal to the nether roof. And since I thought that was looking quite a bit unsupported, I've gone and built using one of the other things I showed off in my last realm, which was my guardian farm, which I'll go look at later. But for now, I built this big whatchamacallit. It isn't mob proof along the walls and stuff, so it is kind of bad there, and there is a little bit that I need to fix with the corner bubbles being a little bit less than round. But it's a nice big open center for my nether portals, since oh my. Alright, let me just go be right back. I'm checking my task manager, seeing what the problem is with my stuff. Control delete. Task manager. Okay. Yeah. Sort of need to keep my... think I need to keep my YouTube open on mine. I actually, you know what? I don't know that. Pause it. Yeah. So if you guys know whether or not I need to keep the YouTube tab open that I have my live stream going on in my computer while I'm live streaming, please tell me. Otherwise, I'll probably end up just closing it and hoping that the stream key and the encoder is working. But yeah, it's nice nether hub area for my nether portals, so I just felt like it would be something cool to build. Took a bit to figure out the nether portal linkage, since changing nether portals around is never easy. I eventually got figured out, but of course, you might have noticed up here in the top, there's that little half slab and then the obsidian just slightly above it. When I got to this level and built the whole platform, I put in the portals in and lit the portals, and it turned out that the portals, like every single other time I've built another portal up here, was just one too low to access the nether roof, which is really annoying. So I just kind of decided, we'll do some slabs up and call it good. Yeah, that's kind of the only thing that's kind of nicer around here. But don't quite have plans for that, but I'm sure at some point I will do something about it. As I've said, it's a bit non-mob proof around here, but what can I do? Also need to These bubbles need to be pushed in a little bit on this side, I think, to make it look a little bit more spherical. Yeah, I'm not... It's a weird shape. Spheres in a blocks game on a corner, rounded corner. I'm doing my best. If you guys have better design ideas, yeah. Let me see if I can turn off any of some... Let's see if fast does any better. Otherwise, I'm just going to... Feels a little bit better. Probably looks a little bit worse, but I'm not going to notice that for now. But, you know. They're not the best bubbles. But, yeah. Okay, I'm just going to go around now. Fixing all the bubble sides that doesn't look as bad from above and stuff. Since they looked a little bit angular, not as circular as they really should. I'm hoping this helps. Otherwise I have no idea what to do. It's a weird shape, having bubbles on rounded corners, as I've said. Grab those. One thing I'm glad about is that I have a lot of rockets. Just for when I run out. Don't need to worry about conserving those or anything. Okay. Yeah. FPS isn't the best, but what can I do? And since with all this I needed a pretty substantial guardian farm, we're going to go take a look at that real quick. Along the way I'll show you guys that I've completed a large bit more of the nether tunnels that I was working on before. Instead of tapering off after a bit, it actually gets all the way to the guardian farm, which is a long way away, and I really should have remembered to switch the colors of the carpet along it. Might have to do that later, but for now I think I'll be fine. I don't even have carpet all the way, which allows the magma cubes to spawn in the last little part of it, which is kind of annoying, but I'll live with it. Yeah. Same guardian farm as before. Spawn down there, get over to the sides, and then get corralled into a death chamber in the middle. But yeah, this has been a really big help in creating my nether portal area. So just really, and as you probably saw, I used quite a bit of dark prismarine, which you need black dye for, and so I decided to build a wither rose farm, which was actually kind of fun. Never done that before, so we'll go take a look at that. It is a bit of a mess. I do apologize for that. Like, triple carpeted everywhere. It is so ugly. and the whole thing's just overall just bad, but we'll go take a look at that. It was really big help for the black dye, and I missed the exit. Really need to work on... The thing about carpet is since you have 16 colors, you can easily color coordinate like your hallways, and for the most part, I've just been doing purple, which is, I've realized now is kind of getting a bit hard to figure out where I am, but yep, over here. And follow the arrows. And as you can see, the giant water mess that usually comes with any farm in the end, since Endermen don't like water. And, ow. As I said, it is a bit of a mess, and a little bit loud. There you go. Now you can see how it works. The main head is focused on chickens that are blocked behind the trapdoors, so nothing is getting destroyed. And the side heads will just go and kill the ender whatever they're called, and drop wither roses into here. Pretty efficient farm. As you can see, there's quite a bit of chicken everywhere from failed experiments, and carpets are just randomly colored. As I said, it's a pretty big mess, but it works. It allows me to gather quite a bit of black dye for different projects. But, yeah. I don't know where this black stained glass grain came from. But yeah, it's pretty cool fun. Up top we have an endermite, just a corralling type chamber for fall. But yeah, allowed me to gather quite a bit of black dye for the dark prismarine. Will also allow me to build a nice wither farm, wither rose farm, or wither rose, wither skeleton farm, so wither heads. Yeah, that's one of the things I've been working on quite a bit, and as you can see, someone's been doing a bit of wither farming, which, I mean, I understand doing it down there, but, you know, it's a bit of a mess. Could you clean up after yourself? Anyways, I think I will now go and deposit that. I am running somewhat low on sand, so I think I'll switch over to grinding for quite a bit of that. Have some shulker boxes here. I'll grab some shovels. Maybe fly over to a... I don't really have that many shovels, do I? Oh well. Probably won't need that many. Oh. And while I'm here and have this open, I might as well add mending and unbreaking to this. If I have them. Mending. Might have to grab a few more unbreaking 3s. Oh, there we go. There we go. Just to have another spare up and enchanted. Anyways, let's go head out. To the desert. grab a few more. Now I'll just use gray shulker boxes. Anyways, anyone that's watching, do you guys like this? I know the top area needs a little bit more sportish areas, so if you guys have any ideas for that, let me know. I have a few myself, but it's not. Where was the desert? Remember, it was in a Soul Sand Valley, so I think it's actually this way. I don't like it. Maybe not this way. And this is the... am I lost already? Yes. I always lose myself when trying to find where the desert is. That's someone's netherite mining operation. Okay. Terrible stairs. Could have sworn it was this way though. I don't like those guys. I don't think anyone does. No, I don't. Okay, I have no idea where the desert is. I remember that we had one, but I, for the life of me, can't find it. Maybe it was this way. Maybe not. Nope, there it is. It was in a Soul Sand Valley. And it was one in the start. Someone else has an outpost here, but, you know, they won't. If they haven't mined the dirt, it is fair game. Right. Yeah, I think I'll mine here. I don't have a bed, but there's a bed here. Nicely provided. This is someone else's place, and it has a bit of sand in it, and apparently shovels. Okay, basic shovels with literally 0 stats, but... you know, we'll get our own sand. Alright, we'll start collecting, I guess. So, anyways, I guess this is time for me to just mumble on about some random stuff, and for you guys to not watch, since there's none of you guys out there, but, one of the things I've been really enjoying over, like, other than making YouTube videos and playing video games, is, actually been book series that I've been reading. Well, I've already read it before, but, you know, rereading actually a series isn't actually that bad. I usually never do it, but sometimes it is definitely worthwhile to reread a series. You think you're like, oh, I know the ending and everything to it, but there's a lot of details that you miss when reading books, or at least I do. And so, rereading books is actually... I actually enjoy it quite a bit more, since I don't need to worry about figuring what's coming up next. I can worry about details, small little stuff, like hints and stuff about what's going on, and connect just a lot better between stuff. actually, I mean, you do it in school and stuff. You're like, told reread this, and you're like, no, I already read it once. I already got all the important details. But and for school, you know, school's kind of weird, and the way it forces people to do stuff is, not the best. So, understand not wanting that, but there are some things that school tries to teach you, and just because it's school, you don't want to do it, so you end up just ignoring it, but those are actually, like, somewhat decent things. You know what isn't decent, though? The, like, healthcare and college stuff. Oh boy. I live in America. In case anyone else doesn't understand, I think it's pretty obvious. I think most people understand how bad it is in America in terms of healthcare and college-based monetarily, but yeah. I hope something gets done about it, but nothing much I can really do since, well, let's see. Anyways, back to mining sand at an abysmal rate since my FPS decides it wants to be 0. I mean, as much as I'd love a gaming computer, financially I really just can't. I mean, I could, but I'd rather get through college first and then get a job and then figure out what I can actually spend money on, since right now spending money is just going to be spending money when you aren't earning anything is really, in my opinion, a pretty bad idea. So until I actually start earning money from YouTube, my main goal is not to get the best audio quality and best things available to me and improve my computer to 120 FPS recording. Nah, I can live with 20, 30 FPS in recording quality and decent quality audio. Oh, hello. I see you're back. I know I've seen you in a few of my previous streams. Just grinding a bit of sand out. I went over some of the stuff I've been working on earlier, but since no one was watching, I kind of just resorted to grinding out a bit of sand on stream. Rerun? Not really. Oh, if you're talking about speedrun, no, this isn't a speedrun, just me gathering sand for my realm. I don't really do speedruns, although I do keep up with like this sort of stuff, and like the new advancements currently in the 1.16 with like generation structures, I saw that one coming. But nope, just grinding some sand. Might at some point go back and show some of the stuff I've been building recently, but for now I think I'll gather a few shulker boxes of sand, since concrete is always at a nice premium. I didn't realize bunnies were attracted to golden carrot. You can feed bunnies gold. Okay, I did not know that. That is something I learned today. Yeah, I'm looking for get about. How? How what? How did I? Yeah, I'm not really. I don't remember really what I say. So how isn't like or yeah. So please elaborate on how. Pretty sure I know, but not quite. I'm planning on having a Ghost Simulator video up maybe next week, maybe sooner, but probably definitely by, I'd say, Thursday next week. I have an idea, but it is going to take a little bit of editing and stuff, and just general script writing and stuff that I'm not usually used to, not just a gameplay videos, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be something that I don't think anyone's done, so hopefully it's novel, but if not, it should just at least be interesting. Very least to see what my opinions are on it, but yeah. If you have any suggestions for Ghost Simulator videos, like I know you had the boss one without boards, you can send that. I am taking suggestions since I am not the best at coming up with video ideas, so, yep. Pretty sure though the one that I have currently is going to be a decent one, but I'm not sure. Also, while you're here, how is my audio quality? Like, just generic, like, compared to game audio and my voice? Is it either of them way too high, way too low? Yeah, it's Yoko. Ghost under Yoko. He's one who gives you the turbocharger for your hoverboard. It's a bit longish, but so are most of the ones in Ghost World. Definitely worth it, though. I have an alt, and every time I log onto it to do anything, I'm like, why is the hoverboard so slow? Because I'm like halfway done with Ghost World or something, and it's kind of obnoxious. Ah, yeah. A little bit louder, yeah. If everything can be a little bit louder, then I consider it fine, since people can just turn up their volume, but if, like, one part's a little bit less, or if you have your thing at max volume and you can't still hear me, then yeah, maybe it's not worthwhile, but don't think it's that bad. But then again, I'm not the one who has to listen to it. You guys are. Yeah, he does get. Yeah, Yoko's the one who gives you Luna's key for access to the secret area. He is absolutely necessary for completion of games, so, which is actually kind of nice, because it used to be you could completely skip Ghost World entirely, other than like Gatekeeper, and still be completely fine. Used to be that you had to go through like Yoko, then whatever Fern, and then you could finally get to Gatekeeper, but then they changed it around, and I think everyone was a little bit annoyed at that, but still not perfect in my opinion. I still think there should be a Luna key requirement to access the inside of the castle, but it's better now with the requirement for Agent Blaze of the Luna's key. Doesn't do much long term, but you know. I should probably go to sleep since it's nighttime and I don't want mobs to come and blow up shulker boxes. Yeah. Nope. Yeah, Leo gives you the heavy shield. Yoko gives Luna's key and turbocharger, and a few boards, I think, in a board at least, like the shield, or maybe that's Leo, but Shelly gives an extra pet, and then Fern Fern I don't think gives you anything, actually. Which, now that I think about it, it's kind of weird. It used to be a requirement for Gatekeeper, but now since you can just go through the vending machine and get it, I don't think it is anymore. So, yeah. That's a piece of sand was being a bit weird. Um, at some point I should probably do more grinding, but I'll probably do the video first that I have an idea, and then do some grinding maybe next week, but, you know, or an update video next week. With the 2 weeks between update, it is kind of nice to have some free time to not have to worry about updates for videos and stuff, but also at the same time, I'm not really much of an update video person, since it's just kind of generic and everyone does that ever does anything, so it's kind of nice to not do those. Do my own video types. What I've noticed is that I have this realm open to a few of my friends, and none of them really are as neat as me. Like, if you look over here, you see parts where a standard's just still there, where they just missed or something. It's kind of annoying to see how much they do miss like this, compared to like over here where it's just all barren. Although I do understand missing some, since the terrain is incredibly uneven, and so, like, that kind of stuff, but, you know. When you just completely, just shave it flat. It does look nice afterwards, but no one's coming to a empty desert for the train. That's a few thousand blocks away from your area. You're coming there for the sand. I think once I fill up this shulker box, I'll go back to my base. You know, drop it off. See what else I want to do. Maybe start working on ideas for the supports for the structure I'm working on currently, since that really does need support. Yeah, I think that's good. Just make sure I didn't leave any piles of sand lying around. That. Stock that one up. And the rest in that one. Now let's see if I can find my way back. That is the question. Alright. Actually, I just followed the dirt, I guess. Alright, there we go. There we go. Yeah, I'm sorry about the frame rates. Not the best computer, as I've said before, and I will definitely have to apologize for again. But yeah, this has been one of the biggest things I've been working on recently is building a bigger structure for my Nether Portals. It's a bit empty, which I might want to do something about, but I think it looks pretty cool. Other than being a little bit empty, but if you guys have ideas to fill it, please let me know. I know I need some supports here since it's a bit floating. I'm thinking of either having supports coming from here up to it or from there, from the center up to like the little legs of it or whatever. But yeah, it's pretty nice. The top portal leads you to the nether roof, which is kind of the biggest point of it. Why I had to go up that high, it's always kind of annoying getting a portal that high without making it look out of place, so tried my best. I still need supports at some point, but you know. Trying to figure out if someone was up here. I know people use all my stuff while I'm gone, so not really against it, but I like people to ask me, so. I guess I could check to make sure the timings are all correct. Since they're all like full length timings. Okay. Looks like no one's tampered with anything. But I think we'll go take this back down to my base. Pretty nifty little thing. I like how it looks. As I've said, I do need a little bit more up top to connect it or something, but for now it is nice and open, which does allow you to fly around a bit. Pretty cool. Bit empty, but you know, what can you do? Yeah, for some reason I'm always low on gold despite having a gold farm. Probably because I almost never use it. I've been thinking about selling stuff, but there really isn't enough people on this server to really have an economy. Yeah, hello? I know. Yep, you're still here. Yes. Hi, Lucas. Unfortunately, like, really have no idea what to do with any of these chests I have. I trade for the stuff and then I just have nothing to use them with. Same with iron, like, I have a double chest full of iron plus like 18 stacks of blocks over here. Kind of a bit atrocious, but what can you do? You're an object. I don't know about that. You do take up physical space, though, so yeah, maybe you are an object. I don't know how else to take that statement. Some point, I should create a cactus farm, even if I'll never use it. Just so I have the green dye, but... one of the things I've been planning on doing, and I think I'll do that now, just for something to do, is gather, or use some light gray concrete. Stack of it? Yeah, a stack of it will probably... It'll get me close. Probably won't be enough. I'm thinking about a gradient up the walls and then like a black ceiling just to match this. Try and get a wolf. Yeah, you know what? Sure. How many do we need? Like 20? I'll go get a few more wolves since apparently 4 isn't enough. Boop, a boop. You too. There we go. No. Okay, whatever. You can just sit out here, I guess, then. There we go. I got another wolf. I have way too many bees. I don't even have enough hives for all of them. And I don't currently have like enough reason to make more. At some point I do want to create a non-mag farm for them, but I just don't need to right now, so not gonna worry about it. Actually, if I start with light gray. Ow. That's not good. Yeah, I think I'll do a gradient up the wall. Yeah. I don't know how much longer this stream will last. I always forget about that. The fact that I have a water source hidden in my base. Except when I need water. Remember that. Yeah, what should I do about it? Keep an eye out for you. Yeah, I'll just probably pick up the water into buckets, figure out some other better way to deal with the water source in my base. Oh, that's what bad happened. Alright, I think this will be the cutoff point. I mean, clearly that should be the cutoff point for there, but I think I'll go back like here on this side. And again. Well, I can tell you one thing that'll be need to change out constantly in this world, and that will be the concrete powder walls. Fortunately, I do need gray concrete powder, or gray concrete for the next tier up. I think I'll going to use gray concrete, or light gray concrete, then dark gray concrete, or something. Something like that. I'll figure out some form of gradient. But in any case, this needs to be... Also don't know what to do about that, since on the other side it is just this, and kind of like this pattern for here, so... Could just turn off my iron farm, seeing how it doesn't really... Yeah, I don't know. I'll leave it on for now, but... Yeah, I'll definitely need some more light gray concrete, but for this gradient. Yeah, so I'll go create that now. Oops. Guess I can throw that in there. Yeah, I think that'll be it for this stream, seeing how really wasn't... Unless anyone else has any ideas, but I think that'll be it. Could, but nah. Yep, I think that'll be it for this stream. Thank you all for showing up, especially you, Lucas. It was... I don't know if you can trade boss bait, but it really doesn't matter, since if people care about having a boss bait, you can just use it in their server, and it's the same effect as them having it themselves. So I don't think so, but basically, if you have a few alts, like I know some of the top players do, have a like one or few alts, you can do that and like really multiply the amount your boss bait gets used out of. Or if you have friends, so yeah. Since I have neither, my boss bait just gets stacked in my inventory and nothing happens with it. Yeah, I think though, my my next video, expect to see it by when another live stream. I don't know if I'll be doing another live stream soon. My next video will be out, I hope by next Thursday, maybe sooner, or this Thursday, whatever. So 4 days for my next video. My next stream will probably be next week on Tuesday or Thursday, like usual, but yeah. Uh, I mean, it is an open realm that I have for a few friends I have on Discord servers, but I'll probably at some point have an open realm for people on that for YouTube stuff. But for now, I think I will say no on that front. But yeah, as Lucas said, the stream is going to be over shortly. Thank you all for coming out. This big thing has been one I've been taking like 20 or 30 hours in my last week on.